Agriculture, yes, it's important, but I don't know that I would say it's any more important than the truck driver who takes the food to town, or the grocery store clerk who sells the food, or the people who come in and buy the food, because without any of those, we don't survive. We kind of have a mentality, it feels like to me, that everybody should know what we do, respect what we do, and support what we do. But you know, if we aren't giving, if we're not making something that somebody wants, then that's not their fault that they don't want it. So we need to adjust and make it. And it's not the government's responsibility to make sure we stay in business. It's not the government's responsibility to make sure we have a market for what we produce. It's our responsibility to make our own decisions, to support ourselves, and to change. And nobody else, unless we're going to do the same for you. Like, am I going to go, if you crochet sweaters, should I come buy a sweater from you every week so that you can continue to do what you love to do? No, that's not my responsibility. It may be your responsibility to start producing more things that I need. Maybe I need a whole wardrobe. So we just need to get away from entitlement that the world owes us a living. They don't owe us anything. If we want to live on the land, then it's our responsibility to make that happen. And if people have an issue with how we're operating the land and managing the land, then either we need to talk to them and have a discussion and figure out what it is that's causing the problem, invite them in and show them what we're doing and try to explain it, or just plain ignore them and say you don't matter. Like, it's my land and my business, and I'm not going to spend my time worrying about you. I got 100 other things to keep my mind going. So, yeah, do what you do and just be happy doing what you do.
It's not my job to, or I don't feel like it's my job to go to Safeway and sell hamburger, or go to Walmart and try to get more people to buy steaks. I think that should be the job of the packer, you know, let them go, or the retailer, the wholesaler. You know, it's not, I don't feel like it should come all the way back to us to have to do that. But if there's a consumer that wants to buy a beef and wants to know where it came from, I'd be more than happy to produce that for them and be that guy.
So, yes, we definitely have a different viewpoint. But I think there's some people out there whose passion it is to reach other people and talk to them. And they do blogs and they do all kinds of videos and stuff of what they do on the place, and they try to explain, you know, why I moved the cows the way I did, and what is a wet cow and what's a calf, and they try to explain all the different terms and stuff because that's what drives them. And like Brock said, we're more than happy to discuss that, but that doesn't drive us. We're trying to produce a very wholesome product to sell to the feedlots. That stays healthy and while keeping our land healthy. So sometimes, I mean, our landlords are our customer because we leased from them. So we've got to communicate just with like one person, our landlord, and let him know what we're doing and that we're taking care of his land. Because if he takes that away, then we don't even have a business. So I guess a lot of it depends is if you're really honest with who your customer is. And really, is the guy in New York City your customer? I mean, yeah, it'd be great if he would be like, yes, you're awesome and I love your lifestyle and the cattle you produce are great, but nobody's ever gonna have everybody call you great no matter what. Not everybody's gonna like you. So nobody's ever going to think that you're raising your kids right or that your marriage is perfect, and you want everybody to think that, but it just doesn't happen. So how much time and energy are you going to waste on all of that? So we don't spend much time on that, do we?